Welcome back. In the last task, we completed the first 3 items in the site setup checklist. In this task, we will finish the site setup checklist by updating and editing the site homepage. You should already be logged into your WordPress dashboard. If you are not, pause the video now and log into your WordPress account. Once you are on your WordPress dashboard, you should be at the My Home menu. This menu will show the Update Homepage prompt with the Update Homepage button. Click on the Update Homepage or Edit Homepage button. On the right side of the screen, you can see the Settings menu populated. Before we close this menu, let's address a couple of items on the page. You can see the visibility of this page is set to public, and when it is published, it was published. Let's change the visibility to private by clicking on the link that says Private. So click on the visibility where it says public, change it to private, and click OK. So now you can see that the website is set to private. Click outside of the menu to make it collapse. If you click on the date and timestamp link, you can change when to publish your page. We do not want to set a time to publish this page at this point, so we will leave this as is. Next, let's address the page layout. Remember, this is our home page, so we want to introduce ourselves, draw in our audience by piquing the interest of our site visitors, and get them to stay a bit. Click on the Change Layout button. We want to go ahead and click Change Layout to overwrite the page content. And now a new screen opens with options for various templates. Let's choose one that is fitting for our theme and allows us to easily expand the website by adding various types of pages to the site. Let's choose the Balasana layout, which is the one that shows a picture of yoga. It should be on the top row in the middle. You can now see the layout is visible on your home page. Let's finish the menu. We need to set the featured image for the website. Click on the featured image menu to expand it. Then click on Set Featured Image. A new page will pop up. In the upper left corner of the page, click on the arrow to expand the drop-down menu in order to be able to search for a photo to add to the photo library. Choose the free photo library option. Click in the search bar and type the keywords vintage bicycle to search for a vintage bicycle. Choose your favorite image of a vintage bicycle by clicking on it. You can see there are quite a few. So I'm going to choose this one. Click on the button that says Copy to Media Library. You'll see the image appear in your media library. Make sure it is still selected and then click on Insert in the lower right corner of the screen. The rest of the settings will remain the same. Since this is our home page, we want to keep the page attributes as a main page. It should not appear as a subpage on the website. We are finished with the settings menu. You can close it by clicking on the X in the upper right corner of the page. Before we move on, click the Update button at the top of the page. This will save all of our changes. If you need more time, pause the video now to make these changes. Let's focus on the content of the homepage. Scroll to the top of the page. Remember that WordPress changes are developed using block editing. We will work on the first block of the page, which is the title. Highlight the title and then change the text to "For the Love of Bicycles." Let's add a subheading in order to add the site tagline. Click on the plus below the site heading and then type the site tagline. Plus, let's choose paragraph and then type the site tagline. Remember, it's you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. In the editor submenu, choose Align Center. The subheading text should appear centered under the title. We will make other block adjustments at the end of this task when we put the finishing touches on the page. Let's change the image to another vintage bicycle. Click on the image to activate the editor block. Then click Replace in the toolbar above the image. Then choose Free Photo Library or Open Media Library, and then click on the search and click Free Photo Library. Again, we're going to search for vintage bicycles in the search bar at the top of the page. Choose an image of a vintage bicycle for the top image on your home page, and then click Copy to Media Library. Make sure the image is still selected and then choose Insert. You should now see the image at the top of your page underneath the heading. Let's change the text in the next blocks to read, in our family-friendly bike shop, join the Vintage or Road Riders Bicycle Clubs, and then shop for program and bicycles and learn from the pros. We will leave the text set to the default settings. So it should look like this. So again, add the text in our family-friendly bike shop, join the Vintage or Road Riders Bicycle Clubs, shop for pro gear and bicycles, and learn from the pros. We will leave the text to default settings. In the next heading, change our classes to our shop. Change the paragraph and the text to read, our family-oriented shop. Includes a retail store where you will be greeted by our friendly staff and made to feel right at home. You can grab a smoothie at our smoothie bar and browse all the gear you're looking to use during our next ride on the road or at the beach. You'll also find a repair shop where our clients bring their bikes for tune-ups and repairs or adjustments. While you wait, sign up for a class or one of our popular bicycle clubs. Change the image to match the text. Follow the same process as the previous image to search for and add an image to the library. Search for a vintage storefront or a sign that says, "Come in." Click Copy to Media Library, make sure it's selected, and then click Insert. Finally, change the text on the blue call to action button below the message to read, "Visit our shop." Do this by double-clicking. Change the background color of the call to action button to black using the tools in the block editor on the right-hand side of the page. We will link settings to the buttons once we have finished adding the rest of the pages. If you need more time, pause the video now to make these changes. In this task, we have started editing our home page. In the next task, we will continue to edit our home page.